All right, so now we're setting up tickets for our attraction, whether it is a theme park, a water park, a museum, a farm. We're going to sell tickets for people who want to come in. And there's all sorts of things that you can set up to sell under Oveit. All right, but we're first going to focus on a basic children's ticket. All right, so once you start your attraction setup process, you're gonna see there is an option here to press new ticket, so you can create your first ticket. In my case, I've already set up a bunch of tickets, each one of them with different kind of options. And I'm gonna start with the simplest one, which is general access for children. The key basic information that we want to provide is the name of the ticket and the price. Then we have a lot more options, which are, first of all, description. You can add some details about that ticket, which are going to show up in the checkout and registration page. We have schedule and availability. This is probably the most important part if you have a limited capacity and you want to sell tickets on a calendar basis, right? So the way we can set up this is we can set up day-based and schedule and availability on multiple in multiple ways. First of all, there's the default option, no calendar. Then there's every day, so we can sell the children access ticket every day, and we can set it to start and end in terms of sales time on a specific date. What is very important is that we want to set up the available tickets for the available number of tickets for this type of ticket. In my case, I pressed zero. This is not zero in mathematical way. In this case, zero means infinite. That means I don't have a limit on how many tickets I can sell. But in this case, I'm gonna set the children's access to 500. So each day I'm going to sell up to 500 tickets in this category, the general access for children. Then we have additional options on specific weekdays, right? So in this case, we can set the ticket to be sold from a certain date to another date, and then we can choose the dates where this is applied. Where this comes in place is usually weekend tickets. As you probably know, if you own an attraction, there are some parts of the week, usually Saturday and Sunday, which are more popular than the others. And in this case, we can add a specific price for those weekend or weekday options in a way that we can either incentivize the purchase. So for example, if we don't have a very popular Tuesday, we can sell more tickets at a better price. But if we do have a very popular weekend, we can set, let's say, 500 tickets per weekend at a certain price, which will probably be higher than the ticket price for the week. And finally, we can set the ticket to be sold on specific days. So for example, maybe we want to set up the very special price for the 4th of July, and we're going to choose the date here, and we're going to set how many tickets are going to be available. Remember, the price is set here. Now we have several additional options that we're going to go through in the next section, but for attractions, pricing, and whether our ticket is going to be calendar based are very, very important. All right, so this is in a nutshell tickets on a calendar basis. Let's now have a look at the other options we can see in our tickets.